2, 1.
7 things you probably didn't know you need to know. I'm Jamie East, and this is the Smart 7.
Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, the 27th of June. It's Mike in for Jamie. It's National Ice Cream Cake Day, and a very happy birthday to Khloe Kardashian, Tobey Maguire, Joe Frost, and JJ Abrams. Sunday was the start of a 3-day G7 summit in Bavaria, with the conflict in Ukraine top of the agenda. But even as the leaders met, dozens of Russian missiles hit Ukraine, with the capital Kyiv enduring the heaviest bombardment. Further sanctions and a ban on Russian gold imports were proposed, and US President Joe Biden told allies, "We have to stay together against Russia." Boris Johnson was also there.
We're here in Germany with the richest countries in the world focusing on Ukraine and how to keep that coalition of support for Ukraine together.
Meanwhile, European Council President Charles Michel pledged further support.
The EU will continue to provide robust support to Ukraine, financial, humanitarian and political. And we have also mobilized €2 billion to provide military equipment, but Ukraine needs more, and we are committed to providing more.
Ukraine's President Zelensky, who also made a guest appearance via Zoom at Glastonbury, condemned the latest Russian missile attacks on Kyiv in his nightly address.
In the evening, more missiles, different types, different launch areas, all of them were launched with one goal: to show that Russia allegedly can achieve something, that the Russian army will allegedly succeed.
Back in the UK, pressure has been mounting on the Prime Minister from across the political divide following the Tories' stinging by-election defeats in Wakefield and Tiverton and Honiton. Boris Johnson, though, insisted his golden rule is to get on with the job after revealing he is planning to stay in office until the 2030s. But the leader of the Conservative Party did admit to some shortcomings.
If you look at the by-elections, people were absolutely fed up about hearing about things that I'd stuffed up, endless churn of stuff, and what they wanted to hear was, well, but what is this guy doing?
With rumblings of another attempt to oust Boris as Tory leader, this week may prove critical in terms of backbench support. Former advisor to Boris Johnson, Tim Montgomery, isn't optimistic about his old boss's long-term prospects.
I think the Conservative Party will get rid of the Prime Minister before the general election. I was surprised by the scale of the rebellion in the vote of no confidence that took place, I think, about 2 weeks ago.
In the USA, thousands of people have been protesting across the country after the US Supreme Court decided to overturn the landmark Roe v. Wade case, ending the constitutional right to abortion. The US President Joe Biden urged voters to support lawmakers who will codify abortion rights into law and expressed his own view on the matter.
Today, the Supreme Court of the United States expressly took away a constitutional right from the American people that it had already recognized. They didn't limit it. They simply took it away. It's a sad day for the court and for the country.
Protests have also taken place in the UK after the decision to scrap abortion rights in the United States received widespread condemnation. And celebrities are taking a stand as well, with singer Olivia Rodrigo blasting the decision and bringing out special guest Lily Allen during her Glastonbury set to perform the singer's hit song F You in response.
I wanted to dedicate this next song to the 5 members of the Supreme Court who have showed us that at the end of the day, they truly don't give a shit about freedom.
After a week of rail strikes brought the country to a standstill, BA workers at Heathrow have also voted to walk out in a pay dispute. But Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer faced criticism for failing to give his full support to the RMT union in their industrial action over jobs, pay and conditions. Dave Ward of the Communications Workers Union is disappointed with Labour's approach.
It's time for unions to step up now, community organisations, and run our own campaigns and not rely on any political party to solve our problems.
And an unexpected spokesperson for the workers came in the form of actor Rob Delaney. Speaking to Sky News, he gave his thoughts on the strikes.
The pandemic wreaked havoc on the nation, on all industries, and the upheaval of Brexit has provided an opportunity for rapacious railway owners to just hoover money up from the bottom to the top.
Still to come on the Smart 7, tennis fans rejoice, Wimbledon is back, and Glastonbury's closing night didn't disappoint.
Right after this.
Welcome back.
Wimbledon starts today, so all the strawberries and cream you can get your sticky mitts on. The tournament is back to normal after being cancelled in 2020 and then having reduced crowds last year due to the pandemic. Excited tennis fans have been queuing overnight to get their hands on tickets for the opening day, and someone else who's excited is Emma Raducanu, who'll be making her first ever appearance on centre court.
I feel like I'm here to play. I'm just as excited. It's Wimbledon, you watch it growing up, and I'm really motivated and looking forward to just going out there and walking onto the court with the atmosphere.
Glastonbury went out with a bang, with Kendrick Lamar closing the festival the day after Sir Paul McCartney's history-making set. The festival was a huge success. Even the rain stayed away. Our very own Jamie East has spent the last 5 days in a yurt somewhere near the Pyramid Stage and can tell us all about it.
It's been a beautiful, sunny, hot and deliriously happy Glastonbury this weekend. 3 years off and everybody has been up for a party. Paul McCartney, absolutely fantastic. Bruce Springsteen coming out, performing one of his songs, which was quite weird. I can hear Lord in the background. Kendrick Lamar is in the building somewhere. And I've just seen Stormzy buying his tea, dressed as the Phantom Flanflinger. Ask your mum and dad. I will see you tomorrow at 7 a.m.
She's probably best known for playing the saintly singing nun in The Sound of Music, but this time Julie Andrews got to bring out her darker side. The legendary actress, now aged 86, spoke to Jimmy Fallon about her latest character as Gru's mum in Minions: The Rise of Gru.
Gru's mum is one of the worst characters you could possibly imagine. She's the worst role model for a mother. She's terrible to Gru, and it was a delight to get my teeth into it, I have to admit.
This has been The Smart 7. Wherever you're listening, do us a favour and hit the follow button. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a great day. Written, produced and published by Daft Doris.